1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11, 12. Boom. You guys will see exactly what I'm doing. What am I building? Well, currently I'm building a big wall. It's not too complex, but to a good extent it's a wall nonetheless. First, I decided to cap it off here by designing a literal break in the wall that looks like it just broke over time. If you see here, there's doors going into the wall. This kind of caps off here, obviously. I'm going to have to light this place up eventually, because, yeah. And basically, what this is a area where the path could go through. If you go this way, this whole wall basically cuts onto my makeshift river, the river I built. This was not generated. So I kind of had to do that break design down here to make it work. However, you'll be interested to know that yes, there's one over here as well. Sadly, because of the ground being one under, I just had to put this to get up here and up here. However, this is also capped off down there somewhere, as somewhere down here I made sure to cap it off right around here so I can build this. This is a makeshift break in the wall, a breach where I could build a path going from my backyard right out of here through here. Further, if you go up here, the ideal is I'm going to have this wall design where it's up one and you have the spikes all around this, and I'm going to have a big signal fire up here. Basically one of those like medieval signal fires. And that's kind of just it. Just a big, huge wall. If that explains everything. Truth nuke? I do kind of have all the ideals in my head. I just kind of went off of them little by little as they came along when I built it. I'm just inciting what I thought in my own head before actually doing it. Holy shit. 222 days? My god. I don't go to sleep. That's a self-roast, but seriously. Days played, literally 222 hours. I mean, what? 222 days. So, if a Minecraft day is 2 minutes, 20 minutes, how long? Good lord. I'm not doing that math right now, because the math just ain't mathing, bro. The math ain't mathing. Where is that damn sound? It's getting on my last nerve. Where's that damn sound coming from? Where is that sound coming from? You gotta be joking. Where is that sound coming from? It's not... I hate this world. Seriously, dude, what the hell? I'm gonna hear that for hours on end and just... grrr, all the time. That one sound in this modded world that I genuinely, personally hate, but keep it because I know that the freaking mobs that it gives is still good. they'll figure it out themselves. Well, the solid cube part of this is done. And I have a migraine. Slowly kicking in. Now guys, I'm expanding the biome. Of course I'm stuck in the damn wall. Or the tree. Now I'm building the path out towards the break in the wall. Alright, there we go. Out we go. Boom. Quite simple. Now I can remove... Should I remove? Yeah, I think I could remove this for now. I'll re-geofence if I need to. Alright, now there's a wall. I just gotta finish this part. The path leads out. The wall goes all the way over there. Holy shit. What time is it? Check it. One in the morning, chat. 1 in the damn morning. It's only 1 in the morning for me. And signal fire. Came out good. It's movable, you can move around. And it means I could cover a lot of ground fast, actually. This could become a highway, basically. Alright, let's get a good view. Not the most beautiful sight, but it's definitely a sight to behold. Well, we got good visual. It came out nice. The wall is basically done. Removed the clutter of that. Also removed the blocks of me just jumping around. Holy! I just realized exactly where it's at. Now it feels genuinely less full. I mean, yeah, that feels more full now. Holy crap. I think the smartest move is to leave this be for now-ish. No, I'm definitely going to at least cap this side off. At least make it presentable even though it's not finished. There, a bit more presentable. Let's go into this area and see what else we can change, update, or design. Everything kind of came out well. This kind of covered the whole side here. Though naturally this whole area is exposed by creepy forests and biomes, which that acts as its own cover, strategically speaking. Though this area over here is mostly the unprotected part, but the trees in the forest should protect it quite a bit. Alright. Here's the ideal of this design. This way is the bay, right? You got a lot of water out here, the whole entire ocean. Basically the ocean, if I could even call this one. Meanwhile, despite the enemy camp I designed, boats could go through here, dock up, and send supplies, or drop off things, whatever. And then over here, up this way, away from the leader house of the establishment, you go out here. And this is kind of just a work in progress. Maybe I'll build an enemy camp or two dotted around and make it look like a war is going on outside the wall. Maybe. I'll have to consider, because a war zone is huge sometimes. They are designed to be huge. It would take a lot of transforming the land and probably building small camps, some looking destroyed, some not looking destroyed. And then it would also mean I might have to get rid of this ideal entirely in favor for it. Or, well, yeah, I would have to get rid of this. It's no joke. I would have to build my, build this path all the way out to here. Then, and only then, actually wait, no, I could build the camp here, have a whole army targeting, making it look like it's targeting this way, make it so there's a bridge here. Possible ideal coming in hot. I'll consider it. But for now, I'd rather worry about what's inside the walls. Everything is mostly full of spots. We don't have to worry about much of it. God, this looks beautiful. Been working on it for a while, and it actually looks lovely. Mojang is probably going to add new structures though, which will probably break my game, or add new mobs, or new block types that won't exist in my world, which will destroy the generation entirely. I think it's time I pack up all these things in my inventory, boom, boom, and settle down in my Minecraft house for the night. Tomorrow, I'll reconvene with you guys. Alrighty. It's morning, fresh and early. We've gotten so far in this world. I've started it around like what, 2026 at the start somewhere, and it's been going well. From my modern house being ironically in a village, of course, to everything else I've designed, it's came out quite lovely. Out there is heavy works in progress, multiple ideals, multiple things I could try, though it still shows that there is creativity in this generation that is just not downright weird. Of course, I do want to mention something. If anything, show it. There are some things I want opinions on, which I know that this will be seen as a video, and the not so live feed will also be watchable as well, so you'll see this. Of course, I'm not done with this place yet. There's a lot I could do. I've done a lot on my own because no one like answered any questions I gave. What should I build? I put this up, right? The barracks. This place over here, the dungeon. And that's kind of it. That's all I put, right? And I kept going here. Up this way there was nothing. I didn't put anything. But up this way, I did put something. Put a few chests, and that's it. What else could I add, do you think? Because once I say I'm done, I'm done. I'm not coming back to this build as a builder. I'm coming back to it as a survivalist, not a builder. I will leave this build completely alone after it. Alright, I still have yet to put the eyes in the portal. I still have yet to activate the end. Though, I have another question. I want you guys to really focus on this question, because this one's a really tough one to figure out. Genuinely, it's tough, because I don't know what to do with it. Alright, so I had this weird obsession with sewers. Hear me out, chat, I know it's weird. I had the obsession of having a whole sewer under the map. You know, you probably don't remember, but if you are a fan of Dream SMP, then you would know about the underground tunnels they had gone through in some of their episodes. So, basically, this goes through here. It's just a water tunnel aesthetic, but it actually works for existing, I guess. And it goes right under my base, so ignore it. And it just doesn't do much. Should I make the drain pour the water downwards into the sewer? And should I also bring it out this way until it hits the water? And of course, another question, should I close this up and forget about it? Or build the tunnel out so people can get from A to B? Also, should I do anything down here specifically? Further, should I build any secret entrances or exits or designs down here? Also, this leads outwards right into the actual underwater, the water thing that I was working on, where I had to build the wall over the water. However, I'd like to ask another question. Yes, I know, another question. What the fuck is happening with these bots? Okay, I can't touch anything because I'm in spectate, but I have a shit ton of stuff in these chests. They are taking those supplies and putting it away. But they've constantly done it, and some of the chests stay completely full. They have not organized much of it. What do I do? Did I build something wrong? Or is breaking their chests and putting custom design chests here in a box not working? Because they can easily jump up on this block here and access both of them. It must be more than just me. It must be more than just me on this one. Also, if I do build anything else down here, since you can see I did put something here. What should I put in here? Should this be a vault? Should I follow through? Or should I put something else in this room? Because I could put something. Also, I did say I had an ideal earlier. If, like, with the war thing. Tell me, what do you guys think? Should I have a war zone out here? Or should I finally stop genuinely procrastinating and build a fucking farm like a normal person? Because the procrastination from building a big mine shaft, like a big mine area like this, to thinking about building a war zone where the farm is supposed to be, is starting to get quite insane. After a while, by the time I'm done, this farm will not have any room to be designed, probably, if I decide to build a farm. And now, the farm is supposed to be for sustainable resource of food. Though, at the village itself, I got pigs, which it works. I also got this, which this alone is a very sustainable source of food, and because I can't allow other players, what would be the point of having extra food? I don't even know what to do, whether aesthetic of a farm or a war field would be better. And tell me, what should I put in this slot right here? This one spot that has nothing. Anyways, I think I got done with all my questions. You guys can let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I'm going to end the video and the stream since I'm recording both at the same time. First, let's get out of spectate.